Well, it's that time of year that so many people are in need of help, and as the weather gets colder, the homeless shelters, they get more and more packed.
Yeah, the Road Home Shelter operates the largest homeless shelter in Utah and offers housing programs that help people in transition into that permanent housing.
In fact, one Utah restaurant is putting their fabulous dessert menu to better use than for just those who enjoy it after dinner. Jenn Hardman is with them in the Studio 5 kitchen, and this is your favorite part of the meal always, right? The dessert.
Always. Don't you always say yes to a dessert menu at the end of the night?
Start with dessert.
Oh, I like it even better, Scott. You're a smart man. Well, Peter is the man you want to get to know at Frida Bistro because he is so good at what you do.
Thanks,
I mean, you're just amazing. So, pastry chef at Frida Bistro, it's like your fancy Mexican food.
It is, yeah. We have such a unique menu and a stellar cocktail menu, and I think now that the desserts really are all on that same level.
Which is so cool.
It is,
Now,
yeah.
here's what's so great about this, though, is that they are going to donate $1 for every single dessert sold during the month of December to the Road Home. So, Peter, let's show them. Let's just, you know, whet their appetite a little bit with the desserts.
Well, of course, you know, we have to keep a flan on our menu because it is like the epitome of all of those Mexican desserts. But I really wanted to up the sophistication level and really just refine it a little bit. So I've gone ahead and added a graham cracker croquant on the bottom to give you a little bit of crunch to go with the creamy croquant.
What's that? Should I know
it's like a sugar-based, almost cracker cookie, but there's ground up graham crackers in it to give it that kind of a flavor.
Interesting.
And then I also go ahead and I like to add this honey twill spoon.
Ooh.
And then I add a couple of these genetically engineered gigantic blackberries.
Genetically engineered,
yeah, that's what I like to say they are. And it really just kind of refines it and gives it a little bit of class and finesse, and it's just not your simple plain caramel flan.
Now, this is your trio. What's in the trio?
In my trio, up top, I have a coconut panna cotta.
Yum.
And then we are going to just dress it with a little bit of passion fruit puree.
Ooh, that'll give it a nice little kick.
And then this gets a little raspberry on top.
Beautiful.
And then in the middle is our chocolate spiced mole cake. All of the mole is made in-house, and we also sell it with all of our Rico products, and it's a really traditional Mexican sauce. And then I go ahead and add this green square that's really reminiscent of the stained glass windows that we have throughout the restaurant.
Oh, nice.
And then this is our dulce de leche gelatina. And then I sprinkle it with a little bit of pink Hawaiian sea salt, and it gives it that salted caramel taste.
Interesting taste you've got going back and forth between the two. Okay, so this is the best part. I know that Jen and Scott already asked that I save some for them. Gonna be a little hard. Oh, seriously, Peter? I talk with my mouth open every day. Everybody makes fun of me, but you have to. Oh my gosh, Peter, that is phenomenal.
This is the perfect plate because if people, you know, are too full or they've had maybe one too many appetizers.
Oh, I love the salt.
They can just get the bite-sized trio, and
oh my gosh,
it's always a fan favorite.
Oh, it's just so good. Okay, that one's amazing. Scott and Jen, you're gonna love this stuff. Of course, the entire month of December, you can go on and make sure you ask for a dessert menu at the end of the night and order one. And of course, $1 goes to the Road Home. So we'll be talking about the Road Home coming up in a little bit as well. We'll have more desserts for you. And Scott and Jen, oh my goodness, you are going to be so happy.
How much does Jen love food?
I do. I get so excited.
You better bring some of that over here.
I don't know. It is really yummy. I might eat it.
It may not make it.
I know. I'm thinking that too.
All right.
Wow.
Jen, thank you.
Okay, well, it is the season for desserts. We never turn down any desserts this time of year. We hold nothing back when it comes to the dessert menu every time it's offered.
Tough to say no, right? And even more importantly, when you say yes to the dessert menu at Frida Bistro, you'll know that $1 for every dessert purchase is actually going to help the Road Home.
Jenn Hardman is joining the pastry chef Peter from Frida Bistro, baking up some wonderful desserts that you're going to bring over here to the studio as soon as you're done.
You keep asking Jen every time. I love it. She's just like Lori every single time. So yes, of course we all love dessert, but this is even better because we know it's going to a good cause. So Peter, I've tasted his desserts before, and every time I go into Frida, I'm just wowed by how good you are. So tell them, let's go over all the desserts you have. You've got 5 on the menu, right?
Real quickly, this is our caramel flan with the honey twill spoon.
Yum.
This is our trio. It's like a medley of Mexican, Latin-inspired desserts. And right now what I'm working on is our Racassone cheesecake.
Ooh, yum.
I make a graham cracker cake bottom, and then Racassone is a really popular Mexican cheese that's really similar to a ricotta. It's just really creamy in texture and really quite mild in flavor.
So then you're just adding kiwis? Is that kiwis and something
This
else?
is actually like a green verde fruit salad. It has green apples, pear, kiwi, and then I also use tomatillo tomatoes in it.
Yeah.
I just like the contrast of that, and then in these little dots, I go ahead and fill it with this bright pink prickly pear puree.
Yeah.
I love the contrast between the green and the bright pink.
I'm loving all the flavors you're putting into each of these desserts. So Peter, we've got 2 other ones you're going to work on, and while we do that, I want to bring in Celeste Egger,
please
who is
bring her
with the Road Home. Congratulations, I guess, for being the recipient of this wonderful thing that Frida Bistro is doing.
We're so excited.
Now, crazy enough, I mean, through all the years of the economy getting so bad, this is the toughest year you guys have had with the most people coming into the shelter.
Particularly families. We've had a 260% increase in families over the last 5 years.
Oh my gosh.
So a lot of families turning to us this winter season, a lot of people in need.
And of course, as it's colder, everybody's coming inside. They need all the help they can get. So $1, I mean, that can really add up. If every single person, every time they're in Frida Bistro, says yes to a dessert, that's going to be some big cash for you guys at the end.
Yeah. Absolutely. And as little as $9 moves one person off the street and into the shelter for one night. So
that is awesome.
We are so grateful to Frida Bistro for doing this. It's a wonderful partnership, and we hope to raise a lot of money.
And Frida Bistro is right here in downtown Salt Lake City. They're at 545 West, 700 South. Come on in and enjoy. They have some great Mexican food, and then of course you get the fabulous desserts at the end. Okay, now Celeste and I got you out of the room too.
Thank
See,
you.
this is the joy of coming in early.
I know, you're hooking me up.
Okay, and what's our last dessert, Peter?
These are my sweet potato churros. In Spanish, it's camote, is sweet potato. So I use some brown butter, some vanilla, a little bit of rum, just to make them very holiday inspired as far as taste.
Throw it all together. Okay, Celeste, which one do you want to try? I tried all of those. They were fabulous. I'm going to try this one.
I'm going to try the flan.
The flan? Okay.
Yeah.
With the churros, I do
like cheesecake.
soy caramel sauce that you can dip the churros in.
Oh my gosh, so good. Okay, we're gonna have to wrap this up. Don't worry, our crew works so incredibly hard.
Yeah.
We're gonna take everything over to them after, so you guys just hold on. All right, we'll be right back.
Okay.
Looks good.
It did look really good. It looked excellent.
And all for a great cause as well. And that puts it in perspective. $9 moves somebody off the street for the night at the Road Home Shelter.
So many people in need, especially this time of year.
We'll be right back. So we're going to change the subject, and we're going to let Jenn Hardman change everything because she promised. Yeah.
Looky what I got here. Okay, so these
I love how she puts them right next to me.
courtesy of Frida, but hold on.
Bistro.
Okay, don't put them down yet because you guys are awesome, but guess who I'm going to give them to first?
The crew.
The crew.
Absolutely.
The crew works hard, so guys,
totally
we're
deserves
going
it.
back out. Oh, stop it. You would do that. I knew you were going to do that.
You gotta
they
turn
want to
it
make me look
on.
ridiculous. Oh, there they go. And they're down.
That's a beard. I love it. It's like a Movember all of a sudden again.
Okay, we're coming this
She's
way.
going
Bring
into the
them on
control
into
room.
the crew.
You know what's happening is that will go into the control room.
It won't come out. All right, we got producer Tyson up here. We got to give it to him first because he'll give me more airtime if I do it.
Yes.
There you go, Tyson.
Bribery,
You guys roll the prompter. We got to give it to you.
All right, later.
We love them. Thanks, you guys.